Welcome to the Traverus Travel Business Opportunity and Compensation Plan Overview. I want to briefly share with you a lot about Traverus Travel in a short period of time. So definitely grab yourself pen and paper, take notes. We definitely want to welcome everyone to this webinar from around the world. Glad that you're taking out the time to look at a way to change your financial future. First, I want to share with you a little bit about Traverus and about us. Let you know that we are licensed and bonded out of Allen, Texas, and our founder and CEO, Mr. David Manning, has been in this industry for 17 years. He's actually set 2 world records as a sports promoter and also is a great business mind, and has partnered himself with a company called 5C TV, which has a goal of bringing the world to China and China to the world, making Traverus Travel the only exclusive travel company to market travel products directly to the country of China for the first time in history, which just is one of the few great star-studded things that we like about this company, the most being the compensation plan that we're going to be reviewing later on today, which is just outstanding. But not only do they market travel worldwide, but also to you right here in the U.S., you're also able to book your own travel through your own self and get commission, just like companies like Priceline, Expedia, Orbitz. You have your own booking engine which pays you up to 75% commission whenever you take a car rental or a vacation or your honeymoon registry. Anytime that you go on vacation, you can now book it through yourself. Great thing that we like about it is we have our own exclusive member trips, which have wholesale vacation prices. What you're looking at includes port charges and taxes. I myself have been able to take 2 great vacations going down to the Bahamas, 7-day cruises, for only $285. So you definitely will have a very valuable product on your hand in travel, in which you're able to do for yourself and your friends and family, as you can take 6 guests with you for the exact same prices. Another thing about Traverus is we have some great lifestyle products. Traverus Travel has positioned itself in the 2 largest trends in our history, the first being travel, which is the largest industry on the planet, over $7 trillion, and the next being the health and wellness industry. And we've launched 4 product lines that definitely will attract baby boomers and those who are interested in health and nutrition. Now, I want to share with you briefly about the Traverus compensation plan to really give you an idea why we're just so excited about the income potential that we have here with Traverus. And it's called the 3D compensation plan, and it's never been a compensation plan like this in history, and we do have a patent pending, so there never will be again. And just to share you a little bit about how it works, there's 3 different areas, obviously, of a 3-dimension compensation plan. There's the unilevel of the people you personally bring into this opportunity, which actually puts those people into a matrix, what we call a 3x9 force matrix, which goes down 9 levels. And then also we have a binary percentage and matching percentage, which puts those people in just 2 separate teams. Let's discuss first about the personal level, which we call the unilevel compensation plan. We're going to be talking about our executive package, which is one you'll hear more for at the bottom of this presentation. As you'll see below, you can look and see exactly what the executive package entails. But as you bring people to the table, you get $75 for the first 2 people as you're getting started. Going with the 3rd, you begin to get a raise, and it begins to go up, as you'll see, even past your 7 people. But you've made $625 already there, and you're in profit even from our executive package and getting started. But what we like best about it is not just based on your production and what you do. When those people begin to go out and share this opportunity with just 1 or 2 people, we are going to pay you $20 for each person that comes into the opportunity to infinity. So you can see, just with an extra 1 or 2 people, $20 per person, that's an extra $200. And guess what? That pays you out weekly, not on your efforts at all, but on the efforts of others that you share this opportunity with. And what we want to discuss is a little more of what happens with, we're going to look at Paige's, Chris, and Betty's organization. Something special happens with them. It starts what's called your coded bonuses, because when Paige goes out for her first 2 and the first 2 of everyone's first 2 down through infinity, we're we're going to pay you another $20 as everyone comes into this program. You get that executive package. The same for Chris, the same for Betty, and anyone else you bring into this opportunity to infinity. You create these coded legs down to infinity. And I know a lot of people look and say, what about Shauna and Sean? Do I get anything for their production? Absolutely. You're actually going to get more for those two, as more than you do anyone else in this compensation plan. But we'll discuss that a little later. We're not done with what happens with Paige, Chris, and Betty, because as you see, what about if Paige goes out and gets more than two? She gets a third, a fourth, a fifth, a 10th person. Well, we are actually going to give you 100% matching bonus of all of the $20 codes that Paige receives. You remember, you got the first two, and now everyone else's first two thereafter, you're going to get 100% match on Paige, Chris, Betty, and anyone else, not only that you personally bring to the table, but down through infinity. And this is a great matching bonus. We call it our lifestyle bonus because it's just like if you were to hire 3 people to work for you on a job, and you would begin to get 100% match of each of their salaries. How many people would you hire if that was the case? Well, again, a lot of people look and say, well, what about Shauna and Sean? What do I get from them? Well, when you help Shauna and Sean do exactly what Paige, Chris, and Betty did, and that's go out and start these coded bonuses where they get $20, you're going to get 150% match. It's going to be $30 down to infinity. Every time Shauna and Sean gets $20, you get $30. But really why we like this compensation plan is the residual income. That's what you build once and you get paid for generations. And what happens is all of those 20s and all of those $30 bonuses that you saw as people were coming into the program paid weekly, every month, based on our products and services that we have, we're going to pay you 8% residual income of all the products and services that everyone in your organization either personally uses or retails. And just 2 of our smallest products, that would be $7.20 per person in your organization. Now, the more people use or retail, the more that absolutely grows. And that is the highest paying compensation residually on top of all of those coded bonuses, $20 bonuses, 100 and 150% matching coded bonuses. And let's review some of that here for you. First of all, that we've just discussed. You're getting $75 and $95 for everyone when you brought into the program. Then you're getting 150% match on your first 2. Then 100% match on everyone thereafter. And then those 8% coded bonuses after that. And then what our company does is we take these people and we put them into a 3x9 force matrix, which means you have 3 people on your first level, 3 people on your 9 people on your next, 27 on the next level thereafter. And guess what? We're going to pay you an additional percentage of income on top of that. Let's see how that looks. Starting with your second level where there's 9 people, there's going to be an extra 10% on top of the 8% of all of the products that they use or retail. And again, just looking at just 2 products per month, our smallest products, as you can see, $81 per person. And what's great about that is that if a person getting started with us at our level, just having 1 product a month, your monthly fee would be $74.95, which would cover your travel website portal. You would also get a product per month of your choice. And as you can see, you can absolutely have your business at a profit, not out of your pocket, just off of this 3x9 matrix, just having your second row filled. That's going to more than pay for your business. That doesn't include the other bonuses that we have. Now, folks, this goes down to 9 levels. And to be honest, a lot of people have never seen the incomes on level 7, 8, and 9. So we want to keep it simple, just let you see exactly how lucrative this compensation plan is. Now, the 3D compensation plan, we've only covered 2 points so far. We discussed the first portion of the personal sales that you're bringing to the table, and we've discussed the 3x9 force matrix and the additional matching or matrix percentage that you're getting. Next, what we're most excited about is the binary bonus that we want to share with you. Binary deals with 2. Once you get started, remember those 2 people on your 150 legs? The first one, Shauna and Sean, well, that starts 2 legs, and guess what? Everyone else begins to go underneath them on your left or your right side, and everyone that comes in the opportunity, we're going to pay you 15% on your lesser side volume. So you see one side has 5,000 worth of products being ordered in business volume, the other side has 7,000, and that's because everyone is going under your left or your right. Well, we're going to pay you 15% of 5,000 this week. which is $750 extra on top of everything else we discussed. And what's great about it is the non-flushing bonus volume, which means that unused portion that you have on your right side, that is not erased. It carries over to the next week. But the great thing about bringing people personally into this business is the binary match. And again, you must be an executive to get that, which you'll see more in our presentation below. But all of the personal people you brought into the table, when they get a binary percentage bonus, you're going to get a match. As an executive, 10%, a regional executive, 15%, and we have other levels of leadership that you can actually buy into this month and start getting those matches immediately.